Earlier in the week, Riggy cautioned Kindiki to stay safe as there might be plans to allegedly assassinate him. He says that the president tried to assassinate him twice before finally settling on an impeachment motion for him. And considering Kindiki is not bringing any value to the president since the mountain has gone with Riggy, he cautions him that the same fate might befall him pretty soon. Now let's examine if there are any truths to that. Now according to this guy and the intelligence that he is receiving, take it with a pinch of salt because I don't know where he gets his reports from, the president and his deputy are no longer in good standing, saying that the once polished political partnership is, according to insiders, showing deep cracks, and the question is no longer if but when the professor will be shown the exit door. Whispers from the corridors of power suggest that the number one has grown increasingly convinced that Kindiki brings little political value as the country inches closer towards the 2027 general election. According to Ahmed Nasir Abdullahi, he says the golden rule of Kenya's presidential elections politics is that a running mate must bring with him or put on the table at least 2.5 million votes from his tribesmen. William Ruto did it in 2012 and 2017. Gachagua did it in 2022. Professor Kindiki cannot do that in 2027, and he says this is a fact. As a result, the talk in political circles is that Ruto is already weighing his options for a new running mate this time, one who may not come from the vote-rich Mount Kenya region. Moving on, President William Ruto says that a final version of the bill for universal free higher education is before Parliament. However, no record of it appears on the National Assembly's legislation tracker. This uncertainty has left university students questioning the plan and its funding. During that KTN interview that we have covered in earlier videos, Riggy also revealed that Kasongo's university funding model is another lie. The budget has already been passed, which means there is no money allocated to it. Now, thousands of students are set to miss out if the 58 billion deficit at HELB is not bridged. It is said that the Kenyan Treasury allocated 56 billion against a requirement of 114 billion, which means that financial support for over 1.1 million learners is at risk. All the while, the CS of Treasury is chest thumping about how amazing this administration has been, saying that from Moi to Uhuru to Kibaki's administration, none of them went 2 years without a scandal, but apparently, for William Ruto's administration, they have gone a whooping 4 years without having any scandal. That's it for me on this segment. I'll see you guys on the next one.